about the impact or
Yes.
whatever.
Mhm.
Go for it.
So thank you. The food program. I'm Benedict Kitaika, the director of Esukuta Primary School, and we had a crisis of corona that hit our country, and everybody was stopped working. Those that were going to the farms, they were stopped going to farms. The women and also fathers were away. Most of them were away to cities, working as watchdogs. And when they were working there, they were also stopped from coming and they were stopped from working. And our area become, that's a Sogota, become very challenged by food, where they can get food, since they don't have much now. According to the drought of 2009, most of our families got stayed without food. And I asked Mr. Douglas to if they can get something to feed, because we go to families, we take some interviews with our families, we check out the children that were at home. We found them crying every time, and we also found them running to other families. We have some able families in Litro, so many children crowd in those families, and it made us really feel bad, because when we find children crying, we find them going to other families to find food. It was not good at all. Then also some sleep without. They starvate in many ways. They starvate in the evening. They starvate during the day, the morning, and the mothers have no food at all. They go to other families to ask whether they can get a handful flour. The handful flour can be cooked for 2 days and take as forage or something of that kind. And when we received the food from friends over there, we were very great to see this kind of food, because we never thought that there's food in the world. The food that we got was very helpful to the families that received. When they received this food, they were very happy. They were excited. The children come back to normal. The cry stops. The going out of homes stopped. We also had some parents that were not even staying at home, because they fear children asking them where's the food. But after they receive the food, we find them now staying with their children at home.
Okay, thank you. From your side, Moses, how did you experience this food program?
For the food program, it has at least it has helped or assisted so many families, because some families they make a divorce, so the wife ran away. Why? It's because the wife tell the father where's the food, so the father is unable to get the food, because after he is fired out, so maybe he was a watchman or doing other jobs, so there are no jobs after this pandemic of corona. So all the people were turned back home, so they start blaming each other, where's food? Then the father says, I don't have any amount of money to buy food. So the wife ran away. Why? It's because no food. So the wife decided to say that this father maybe doesn't have anything, so it's better we go. Then again, some fathers were not sleeping at home. They fear. They fear of the cry of children, and the blames of their mother. Most of the time saying, you go and find, and no way for. So somebody does not know where I can go and find food. And sometimes when mothers cook stones, they take stones and they put into a sufuria, then they cover, and they tell the children, as the children wait the food to be ready, so the mother teach the children, this food there, it will be ready. But the mother and the father, they know that these are stones, but to make an expectation that they have to get hope from now up the morning, so that the following morning now they will get a time to go and find food. So But after the food, after we get the food from our friends from ADEA, in fact, the families came together. All those ones, the father is just sitting at home. Unfortunately, the wife came back. Yes, I've come back because at least now there's food. So they are living in peace. The children are happy. Even you might find the children sitting there down. They are very happy. And sometimes even when you look at the churches places, the people, there are no people. There are no people. Why? People, they have run away. They are not even happy. But it came a time whereby after they get food, they sit in a house, they pray together, they eat, and they're happy. They laugh. In fact, we were blessing our friends so much. We are telling God, thank you for touching this friend of ours. Continue touching them so that we might continue to live a good life.
Yeah, we can also say about the best thing that we found from our teachers. Most of our teachers also had no food at all. Like for example, we had a teacher called Elizabeth, whom I went to their home and found them eating wild leaves, which was actually was not good for her, because now she had no option only to prepare the wild leaves and eat as food. And she said that it was a very hard time for her because they didn't have even salary for that time, because now school has stopped. We were receiving all of us salary from the parents. Now after the parents now stopped paying school fees, teachers stayed without salary, so they have to find options of eating food. They eat the wild leaves, but ADEA really helped us to get salary, and also the food. The first time we got food, we shared kidogo to our teachers. We also have a teacher that lost a wife of some time because the wife ran away. When he was asked to provide food, the wife ran away, and the teacher is with us here in Mtwara. And when the wife ran away, we were so much confused, everybody, because one of us have lost a wife. And after he got the news that, hey, we'll be receiving salary, he went to the family. In fact, even I escorted him, went to the family and explained that now, since we never fight with my wife, it was only because of food. Now I can go back because I have hope from God. So when we received the first salary, the first food, the wife came back and everything was back to normal. And we can say that our teachers really maintained their family during this time. Maybe if not ADEA, we might have lost even our teachers also from being part of us in the team as we opened maybe 2021. So we are very happy about what happened to us and also to our families. Thank you.